When it comes to the Glock 19, it's really like the best of both worlds. Concealable and compact, as well as being a gun that you can use for just straight up home defense. And for the most part, I love my Glock 19 Gen 4, as well as my Shadow Systems MR920. But I don't think it's my favorite anymore. Let me introduce you guys and girls to Art Division's Reactor 19. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, and we're back with the banger today, guys, on Art Division's Reactor 19 slide. Now, full disclaimer, Art Division sent this bad boy out to me, you know what I'm saying? Salutes, I really appreciate them, but I was the one that was interested in getting this in hand. I actually saw them over on Reddit. They posted a P320 that they're currently working on, and what we're talking about in particular are their slides. For instance, this is their Reactor 19 slide on my Glock 19's frame. As stated, they are also working on a P320, so that should be coming very soon as well. And they sent out, though, this bad boy right here. The Reactor 19 slide is Gen 3, Gen 4, as well as Gen 5 compatible. Me having a Gen 4, which is in the middle, it's compatible with the Gen 3 slide. However, I had to go and buy a Gen 3 spring so that everything fit in place. It works with all Glock factory and aftermarket internal components, as well as any of those Glock 19 frames from P80s, Glocks, Shadow Systems, and one I'm looking in particular, the Zev frame. The kit will come with, of course, the slide, the barrel, the back plate, optic cover, alongside with RMR screws that come with Loctite. And all of this is made 100% in the USA. The slide itself is made from 416 hardened stainless. It's also black nitrate coated, along with standard Glock sight fixtures. The barrel itself is 416R stainless steel chuck ported. As you guys can see, it has that port there that allows compensation through the actual top of the slide as well. It has a 1 in 10 twist and is backboard to prevent bullet splash. It has an 11-degree crown and is also black nitrate coated. So with that being said, I gave you guys all the specs on the gun for the most part, because I just wanted you guys to know at least what this gun is before even touching it. Now, with all that being said and done, all those great things I said, how does it shoot? Well, extremely flat. I took it to the range and I shot the bad boy. You feel me? I shot it and shot it, put about 300 rounds through it to get my initial thoughts and opinions when this thing came in. And what I had to do is I had to take my striker fire pin from my Glock 19 out, put it in here, and that's all that really went. After that, it's good to go. And just so you know, this is what you're actually buying. This. And this itself is actually not a firearm. This is just a slide with a barrel and all that. This part of the gun, the frame, is where the serial number on the Glock is, which makes it an actual firearm. This is what has to go to a FFL. This, however, can be bought online and shipped directly to your house. It's pretty much like an upper, while this is a lower, and on lowers, this is FFL. This is just the top of the slide. This is technically not a firearm. So I took it to the range, put 300 rounds through it, and it shot flawlessly. It shot extremely flat, and that compensated port on the top definitely did its job. Now, when I had the Shadow Systems, I got, of course, the Shadow Systems with the extended threaded barrel, because later on I wanted to probably put a suppressor on it, or maybe even a compensator down the line. However, as time has gone forward, I kind of thought, like, I don't need a silencer on my Glock 19, especially if it's something that I'm gonna be carrying. And by me carrying that, it's not something that I'm gonna be able to walk around with a silencer just constantly on my hip, you feel me? So that's where I decided, well, what's the next best thing? Go with a compensator. And me, personally, I love it. I love that little bit of push that goes down on the barrel to keep me straight and on target. I've shot my Glock 19, I've shot my Shadow Systems. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been training. I've been working hard trying to, you know, just get better. One thing I hate that I'm trying to get really better at is shooting with 2 eyes open. But this gun itself, even with those little bit of struggles from shooting, I was pretty much hitting the same hole on some of the shots that I was actually making. I felt like for once I was shooting precision out of a pistol. See, for the most part, you guys and girls don't really know, but I've been doing a lot of precision practice, doing my own reloading, trying to get that sub MOA when it comes to long range and all that, right? But when I shot this, I'm hitting the same damn hole over and over when it came to some of them shots. Still gotta do a little bit better, I ain't gonna lie to you. But with that being said, I shot this better than my Shadow System as well as my Glock 19. Of course, this being a Glock 19 type of slide in size and dimensions, it will fit pretty much any other holster. It's pretty much all those things, but just switched out. You got these slight little texted out, I would say engravings, or I hate to these little I don't even call it stipplings, but it's on the front as well as the back for, you know, easy grabbing on both ends, either way you want to go. Of course, the ported top right there, Chuck. You also got a little bit of material taken away here to make the gun, you know, slightly a little bit more lighter for the most part. Overall, this is definitely going to be my go-to carry weapon. They also added in rear and front sights for your boy, which are suppressor height, which allows me to be able to co-witness with my dot as well as iron. So if you can get this whole entire package put together, they did their job. And I'm gonna do a more in-depth video, more so down the line, where I put some more rounds. Like I wanna put like another, you know, maybe 1,000 rounds through here, run some hollows through this, get you guys more in depth on their slide in particular. I've seen some guys out there shoot this with an SRO and the dot's not even moving, the dot stays in frame. This being a little bit of a smaller sight, at the same time, I was able to, you know, just keep the dot in my frame when shooting it. It definitely made it a difference having this gun being compensated, and for the most part, it ran flawlessly. I want to say 2 light primer strikes, but that wasn't even the gun's fault. It was the ammo I was using. And at the same time, the striker that was being used is from my Glock, so I really didn't have any issues there. I think that was 100% ammo related. If I do make any changes down the road, one of them that I might do is just get another frame from either a P80 or maybe even go full Gucci and just go with a Zev slide. That way, this can go back on my Glock 19, and then I can also buy a new striker fire from Glock and then throw that one back into the other Glock so I can have my Glock and this one. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm definitely loving my Glock 19 for it just being what it is. You feel me? A Glock. I feel like everybody should own a Glock, really, right? The shadow system is like a Gucci Glock, and I like it a lot too. But shooting this, it definitely is like, do I need that anymore? You feel me? Because like this does everything that the shadow system does and more. So with that being said, Arc Division definitely, you know, made me question whether or not I'm gonna keep that shadow system. If you guys want to know more about Arc Division and what they got to offer, check the link down below in my description where I made a full-on blog post on this gun right here. By going to my website and checking out these links, that's a big way to support the channel. So I appreciate you guys and girls for doing so. Check out the link to my personal website for this actual blog to learn more. You feel me? So yeah, man, stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be giving you guys more updates on this, as well as hopefully down the line, their P320 that they got in the works, because the P320 system is a whole different type of animal, especially with their fire control group. It's something just out of this world. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. I'll make sure to update you guys on this gun very, very soon. This right here though, definitely my new concealed carry. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, man. I appreciate you guys and girls. I'm out. Peace.